Hi everybody, I'm Dave Pilkey and you're watching DORIAN'S World.
Hello everyone. Today I'm joined by a man who has brightened not only my childhood, but I'm sure so many of yours as well, Dave Pilkey.
Hey Dorian, good to see you.
It's amazing to see you. So let's talk about the Dogman movie. I mean, your books are known for their action, laughs, even the romance, as you say in your books. So how do you think the movie translated and brought that magic to life? Did anything surprise you by any chance?
There were a few surprises, but I think for the most part they got everything right. Everything I've been trying to do with the books, they got it in the movie, and I was really happy about that. I think one of the surprises, without giving too much away, was an early scene where Dogman revisits the house that he and Officer Knight used to share together, and it was it was kind of emotional. It was really a good scene. It made you feel a lot of empathy for Dogman.
That's a really great answer. And yeah, you guys have seen the movie. I haven't yet, so it's going to be really cool to hear.
Oh, you're about to today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let's talk about your latest book, Dogman, Big Jim Begins. Many fans were really surprised to see Big Jim going from a side character to the star of the show. So what inspired you to put him in the spotlight? What made you think he has a bigger story to tell?
Well, you should say who inspired me, and the answer is you.
Oh.
It's true. I don't have a cell phone, but my wife does, and a lot of times when I'll be working, on my books, my wife will find a video that she knows, because I've just been working for like 6 or 8 hours just drawing and doing letterings, and so she'll find a video and she'll say, "Hey Dave, come over, watch this," and I think that's how we discovered you. And we noticed that during a lot of your videos, you used to talk about Big Jim and about how much you liked him, and I mean, we always loved watching your videos, but I was thinking, I wonder what it is about Big Jim that Dorian finds so compelling, and the more I thought about it, the more these ideas started coming to me, like the Commander Cupcake stuff, and then finally the little spin-off series that I'm doing now. It's all you.
I'm so happy to hear that. It's such an honor to hear that I inspired one of the greatest authors of our time.
Stop that.
Well, the stats don't lie. If I'm lying, the stats don't.
Oh.
So I just wanted to ask a question about your personal life. I mean, is there any habit or hobby that fans would be surprised to know about? Maybe a way you come up with ideas, or something fans would be interested to hear?
Not really. I think one thing that does surprise me sometimes is that my goal every day is not to, it's basically to do 2 pages. I try to write and draw and do the lettering for 2 pages every day. And it seems like the night before, I usually have a pretty good idea about what I'm going to do the next day. But sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I have a new story. Everything shifts, and that happens all the time. So really? Yeah. So the stories are very kind of unpredictable in that way.
That's really interesting to hear. So, as the final question, I just wanted to ask, like, Dogman has conquered the world of books, right? We can agree on that.
Well, I think Dogman has been very successful, but I have a great team at Scholastic, and
Yeah.
A lot of people are lifting me up and lifting the books up, and so
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for that.
So it's conquered the world of books.
Yeah.
We can say that. It's gotten a video game, and now it's got a movie as well. So
Yeah.
can you reveal any insights about the future of Dogman, or maybe any other projects that you have in the works?
No, I can't. My friend and my publicist, Charisse, is sitting over there. She said no. She said, I'm not allowed to. But there is a lot of fun, exciting things coming up, but I'm not allowed to talk about it.
But
However,
Big Jim Believes is coming out.
Oh yeah, that is coming up. I'm about halfway done with that.
That's going to be epic.
Yeah,
Really?
and then there's going to be one after that. Uh-oh. I had a question that I wanted to ask you.
Oh, yeah.
When I met you, was it yesterday or the day? Oh no, a couple days ago.
29th,
Yeah. And Dorian gave me this Croatian handball jersey that is so cool. I got to show you this. This is so cool. So I wanted to thank you for sharing your culture with me, and I really wanted to ask a little bit more about this. Can you tell me about like the number 10 and about the team and everything like that?
Okay, so now this is becoming his interview. Okay. So, of course, you shared so many wonderful Japanese gifts with me, and
Yeah.
I love that. So I wanted to share a bit of my culture, and I was thinking Croatia is a very sports-heavy country, and of course, handball is one of the most popular sports. I mean, soccer's popular everywhere, and they're really good at that, but Croatia is actually a one-time world champion in handball. They've won gold medal multiple times, and right now they're actually in the final of the Handball World Cup. They're playing in a couple days.
Wow.
So I thought this is a really nice piece of my culture, but I wanted to personalize it even more. So I wanted to put Mr. Pilkey's name.
Yeah,
but
this is so cool.
I talked to some people and I managed to get the iconic Pilkey font on there.
I don't know how you did that. That was really cool. Thank you, Dorian.
You're welcome. And for number 10, I mean, the best player of a team is usually number 10, so I had to
so now
show
that
the
makes
quality
sense. I
right
wasn't
there.
sure what that meant. So, and the HRS, is that the name of the team?
Yeah,
Oh.
pretty much. It's like a Croatian handball federation.
Oh, I
in
see.
Croatia.
Oh, very cool. Thank you, Dorian.
So, Mr. Pilkey, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And of
Yeah.
course, not just for me, but I have almost 50,000 fans who love everything you do. And I'm not even saying this just to say it, but you're truly a positive force, and not just my generation, but the Captain Underpants generation too. You really inspire everyone to be good and do good, and you've kind of transformed the world of books from just like a boring thing when you just started to something that really has so much potential. So is there anything you'd like to tell all of your fans around the world?
Well, the one thing I always say is keep reading. It's one of the things that makes everybody smarter and more empathetic, and I think it's pretty important to be a reader every day.
That's a very profound answer. So, I mean, no, I'm serious. Reading is where everything begins. So.
It is, yeah, and it's something. It's like it gives everybody a boost up. It's a survival skill, especially in the United States, especially, you know, because there's so much competition, and the more you read, the better you do in pretty much every subject. So it's a real important thing.
Yeah, reading is important, as proven by Mr. Pilkey himself. So, Mr. Pilkey, it was an honor speaking to you and meeting you. And remember, guys, Big Jim for the win.